welcome back to another episode of Homebrew EDH. This is the series where I take you through my personal commander decks, how they work, and how they win. This episode is a brand new deck for me that I'm actually currently still getting built, but have the digital form of right here. This is Giada, Font of Hope. This is like the angel commander for mono white. 1 and a white for a 2/2 flying vigilance angel that says each other angel and you control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it for each angel you already control. And it also says tap, add white, spend this mana only to cast an angel spell. So obviously this is going to be an angel tribal deck. We've got all sorts of angels in the deck. There are 33 creatures total. I think there's 3 total non-angels. Every other creature will be an angel. The only ones that aren't angels will be the Starnheim Aspirant, the Speaker of the Heavens, and I believe Bishop of Wings also. Everything else is an angel. We've got a Chroma, we have Avacyn, we've got Angel of Vitality, Archangel of Thune, Bruna. I did not put the other half of that in here, purely because I didn't want to buy it for that deck. But I do have one half of that meld combo. Also have Dazzling Angel, which is a nice include. Whenever another creature enters under your control, you gain a life. Just some simple stuff there. We do also run Limvala, Keeper of Silence, as a way to kind of slow down our opponents a little bit. Raya Dawnbringer, though expensive at 9 mana, gets us another creature back for free straight to the battlefield on our upkeep, which is really nice. Into sorceries, I don't have too much on this end. It's really just recursion and board wipes. We do have Finale of Glory and Entreat the Angels as ways to make a giant board and hopefully try to win that way, which is kind of doable. In the instance category, we have a little bit more to work with. Akroma's Will as a way to kind of finish the game. Clever Concealment as a good protection piece. Flare of Fortitude, again, just a good protection piece. Path to Exile and Sword Splashers, just good standard white removal. In artifacts, we have kind of your standard Soul Ring, Signet. I got Mind Stone, put Pearl Medallion in because we got a lot of big mana stuff, so any discounts we can get is good. Oketcher's Monument, same kind of deal. It's a mana reducer for white creatures, and when we do cast them, we get 1/1s, which is not bad. And I also chose to run Book of Exalted Deeds in this one. 3 white mana for a legendary artifact. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, create a 3/3 white angel creature token with flying. Pay 3 white, tap it, exile it, put an enlightened counter on target angel. It gains you can't lose the game and your opponents can't win the game, but only at sorcery speed. But honestly, not too bad. In the enchantments, for our Enlightened Tutor targets, honestly, the one I will almost always aim for is Divine Visitation. That is the card for 5 mana that allows our creature tokens to enter as angels rather than whatever else they might be. So for like the Finale, instead of cats, they would be angels. For Oketcher's Monument, those 1/1s would be 4/4 angels instead as well. The other enchantments don't really do a whole lot. Blind Obedience slows things down. Rally the Ranks is just an Anthem effect. Sarah's Blessing gives our creatures vigilance, just kind of on its own, which is pretty cool. In the lands department, we don't really have too much out of the ordinary here. 29 Plains, Path of Ancestry, Radiant Fountain, that gains us some life. We do have Seraph Sanctuary, which is cool. Just learned about this card today. When it enters, we gain a life. Whenever an angel enters under our control, we gain a life. Taps for a generic mana. War Room, just a good card to have. You can pay 3, tap it, pay life equal to the number of colors in your commander's color identity, draw a card. So in our case, pay 3, tap, pay a life, and draw a card, which is not too bad. And the other fun one is Emeria the Sky Ruin. Enters tapped, but at the beginning of our upkeep, if we have 7 or more planes, we can return target creature card from our graveyard to the battlefield. It also taps for a white mana. So we have a lot of recursion in this deck, but it's pretty straightforward in terms of strategy. Play a bunch of angels, make them really big, cast a big finishing spell, and just win the game. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. Consider subscribing. It does help grow the channel, and you can always change your mind later. As always, the deck list will be in the description with all the cards I did not include in this video. And until I post the next video, which will probably be Thursday, take care of yourselves, and have a good one.